Hello everyone, this is Vicky StitchNButton. Today is the 1st of November. It's Tuesday, a day early, because I leave my house at 3 o'clock in the morning for a flight to go to a retreat. I've mentioned it plenty of times before. It is the Stitching in the Springs retreat in Ohio. It's in Yellow Springs, Ohio. So I'm flying up to BWI first, and my friend's going to pick me up there, my BFF. And we'll go to her house, do stuff and things for a couple of days, and then Friday morning, Joni will come over and hop in our car, and we'll leave her car there and drive over to Ohio together. It says it takes about 6.5 hours. Gina thinks it's going to take about 7. I said it's probably going to take about 8 because I got to stop and pee and food. So there's that. Joni also has to stop and pee and food. Gina, we don't care. So anyway, so it's probably going to take somewhere between 7 and 8 hours. It's fine. That's why we would leave early in the morning. So this retreat starts Friday, ends on Sunday, and then Sunday I will be going to meet some of us were going to go meet another friend that's in Ohio that won't make it to the retreat, but we're going to go have lunch with her, and then we'll head back to PA. And then I have plans to meet up for dinner with some other friends from my PA peeps on Monday. So it's going to be a whirlwind, and it'll probably fly by. I'm almost positive. I did think about, plane stitching and stuff like that. I get on the plane, I go to sleep. So I'm not going to pull it out right now, but I bought a new travel pillow, and it basically, you face plant on it, because the one around the neck is never comfortable, and I do put it in the front, and I just can never get comfortable with it. This one, I feel like it's going to be much better. And I'll report on it when I get back. I'll let you know how it worked. You got to blow it up, so I'll probably hyperventilate and then pass out once it's blown up, and that's fine too. 9 times out of 10, I've got my eyes closed by the time they're doing a little safety check and we're flying off. Got my eyes closed and half off, so it's all good. What did I do this week? I did a lot of sewing. I finished all 60 bags. I did 60 of them. 55 are for sale. I only have 3 available. 2 or 3 left. And what I'm talking about is the 12 Days of Christmas boxes. I do have like 3 left that if anybody's interested, contact me. Best place to be is on the StitchnButton Facebook group. If you're not on Facebook for any reason, I do have my email and other information below, so just contact me and let me know. What am I thinking? Okay, so I have giveaway winners. I also have a big announcement for another, I think it's a pretty decent big giveaway. So that's going to be later. I don't have much to show you. I don't have a lot of time. I still have to go take a shower, and I have to redo my nails, and I got things to do. My clothes are in the box. Yeah, I just box my shit up and throw it at the airline. No, my clothes are in the suitcase. I'm allowed to sell at this retreat, so I've got my small suitcases packed full of stuff to buy. They do have that's another thing. If you are interested in just coming in, I know they have like a day pass type thing, so you can still contact Kat if you wanted to come in just for the day to sit and stitch with us. I am not sure there's that information, so you'd have to contact Kat, and it's on her Facebook group, and I know I have information linked below, but if you need help in the meantime, I could check my messages. I can't guarantee. So there. Anyway, I didn't do much stitching. I did some. I did a decent amount, but I only stitched on one thing since I last spoke with you. And I've been working hard to get the stuff done for these boxes. I feel like I've made good headway. I reached my goal, but then I gave myself another goal, and I didn't quite reach it, but I'm pretty darn close to reaching it. So I feel good about that. And I almost forgot to hem my pants. I bought new pants, and I always have to get tall because regular length is always an inch or too short. But sometimes the tall fits, and sometimes the tall is just a smidge too long. This time I just had to cuff it up just once and sew it down. I almost forgot to do that. I'm running around gathering stuff. I'm like, my pants. Because I had to buy new pants because, you know, Florida, how often do I wear pants in Florida? So I did that, and I didn't feel guilty not trying to get more done. Let's just say that. Anyway, so to show you my stitching, I have a little bit of haul, and I have some Stitchy kindness, and I have giveaway winners, and I have an announcement, so stick with me, maybe, and I feel like, why am I doing that? Maybe because I'm happy. I feel like I'm one of those stupid monkeys. Just wind me up. Anyway, things to do. Can you tell? Otherwise, oh my god, it's stuck. Okay, so, what I stitched. I didn't finish anything. Surprise. But, pretty darn close, if I may say so myself. I said I wanted to finish Stormtrooper by the end of the month. It was a lofty goal, and I did admit I wasn't sure. But, look how close I got, guys. I don't even have the proper stuff, but you can see it. Look how good he looks. I got a lot done. So as you can see, I only need to do, obviously, all the back stitch. But I just need to fill in, there's some white, and this is all a blend. And then there's a white line of stitching that goes around. I'll get back to that. So, and then the star, and then I have the things down here, and the words, and back stitching. So, in looking at all that, their back stitching, I'll show you the picture, is horrendous. It just looks like somebody colored outside the lines here for me and in here. Unfortunately, I did not take heed to that when I was doing this around here, so I will not be doing quarter stitches around there. But all in this and all on these and in the words, I am putting quarter stitches going down so the back stitching looks better, especially since I have a darker fabric. It's going to show. So that's not too bad though, because I'm on an even weave. No, I'm on an even weave. I'm pretty sure it's a 32 count Holly's Request from Dames of the Needle that I chose. So he's going to look good. And what I was showing you is I just have that little bit of white to do, and this bit here, and then the white that goes around the sides for him, and then that and that, which, I mean, it's still a good bit of stitching, but it's not as bad as it was because I finished all this, guys. It's fine. It's fine. So, I can probably more confidently say he'll be done by the end of the month of November. So, he's going, by the way. And I have my magnet board. And I'll get into, I guess that's a good segue as to what I'm taking with me. I have my magnet board here. I have my little stand that holds my magnet board. I'm also taking I already put it in my purse. I always put my iPad and my tablet and the cords in my purse because you gotta get them checked and I don't want them to damage it. So anyway, this is going. I am also, I forgot to grab this. I am also taking my Haunted Library SAL. I don't have the picture of it. I don't think. Let me see if this is the picture. Oh, it is. I lied. This is the picture with bad coloring. It's fine. But this is, I haven't started it yet, and I didn't print out the final picture, and it looks absolutely great. I'm excited. And I did pull all of my glow-in-the-darks because I saw that glow-in-the-dark idea, which I shared with you last time. And I don't remember if I showed you all the colors. But apparently I'm a hoarder, and I have all of them, so I'm not sure if I'll use all of them. I'll know I'll use at least the white, or, you know, the glowy dark. It's not real white. And maybe smatter these colors in there. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see as we go along. You know, you'll be just as surprised as I am. This I will be starting with some friends of mine, some stitchy friends of mine in a group. We're all going to start this on Saturday the 5th. So that's going to be started. I also have planned a few new starts for this month. A bunch, actually. So I'm sort of spacing them out. And because I'm going to be with friends, I figured I should start this one. F is for Friends and Flowers. This was a kit that I bought years ago. It came with 28 count summer khaki, cashel linen, DMC, beads, and some pearl cotton. What a pain in the rear end, by the way, because they didn't separate the threads, which normally I wouldn't mind, but when their colors are so close together, I couldn't differentiate between this one and this one, or I think, or this one and that. They were all mixed. It was this one, this 739 and the Ecru. I couldn't find the right ones. I had to go through with really bright light and then finally pull my DMC out to figure out what was what. Obviously, the pearl cotton was easiest. I pulled that first. There's only 3 strands of it, so. But, yeah, it was not... It was a bit of a pain, and good thing there was only like 7 colors. And I just put a little hoop in here for that because it's so small. And I put it in one of these smaller bags. So that's what I'm taking to stitch. That's it. Because in actuality, how much am I going to stitch? Not sure. But I have things I want to get done and things I want to get started. So that's enough. Oh, there is one more thing. Where'd she go? Y'all, I almost forgot. I'm not going to show you the picture right now. It's the Dark Queen of the Earth. I'm taking that because a bunch of us that are going have started. I mean, Gina started it, Sammy started it, Sarah started it. I can't guarantee the other people, but those are the ones I know for sure started it. So I am taking 4 things. It's extra plenty. And I'm only taking the 1 Q-snap that is on the Stormtrooper because I don't need to take an 11x11 because flying, that's why. I'm also taking, I've shown this before. I made one for Gina too. And this holds all my stuff. It's got some pockets in there. Look, it's got a small hoop in there. It's got tons of needles, extra pair of scissors. It's got conditioner. Audrey Stitchy, which is 42, sent me this. And for anybody, you know, good thoughts to Audrey for healing because she was pretty sick. She ended up in the hospital with a problem with her appendix. They did not take it out, but she was pretty sick, and I keep on yelling at her online. She keeps on saying, oh, I did this. And no, you did nothing. Go lay down. So anyway, she sent me this a while ago. So I've got my little seam ripper. Hopefully I don't need it. Highlighter. What else? I've got pencil in here. Corner gauge. That's always good to have. Although, I don't know that I need a quarter gauge where I'm at. But yeah, never know. Somebody else might need one. Oh, I almost forgot. I have this Frogger that I need to put in there. I use that a lot because apparently I forget how to count. Alright. Taking that. I'm also going to use my tote that, Virtual Stitch Westies. I don't know if Sammy's bringing hers or Sarah, but I'm going to put all that stuff in my tote for a carry-on. What else do I need to do, guys? Oh, WIP Go was called. I am looking real quick. I am almost totally caught up with WIP Go. I have one from October I need to finish, and that's Penny America. No, I did finish that because I did like 1,000 stitches, so that one's done. Clockwork Bird. I have not finished that one yet. I'm at 300 of the 500 I put down here. I want to get 600 anyway, so I pulled that to work on sometime this month. I actually pulled a whole bunch that I was really close on the 600. Some of them were stupid, like 40 stitches. That's not even a whole prompt for my challenge groups. November. Yoda was called. Well, I've already got 340, so I'll finish up those. Pilgrims of Plymouth. I started out, I've got like 94 stitches in it. So I have at least 406 to do, but I'll probably, if I'm going to do 406, I might as well do 506, right? And so those were the 2 Novembers. It was number 4 and 23. So that means December is going to be 272 words, which I already have over 500 stitches in. That's another one that I need to get the 600 in on. And it's going to end my Doctor Who, which already has 400 stitches in. So we're good. So I'd say my WIP Go was pretty much a success, and I'm almost totally done. I will finish the Clockwork Bird, so I can mark that off, and then the other ones will be finished, and I'll call it good. Alrighty. Next, I'm going to announce the giveaway winners. So, what I did was I put in, I told you guys, 3 main words: mercy, flower, and walk. So mercy. This was Angel of Mercy. It's a lavender and lace. And out of the 12 comments that said mercy, Mrs. Bobbin Lacer, you won this. And I'm pretty sure I have your address from previously. I'm pretty sure. So, Mrs. Bobbin Lacer, you get mercy. Now, for flower, there were 15 comments. Here is flower. It's Swagger Fabric, blah, blah, blah. Who's the Heritage Stitchcraft? And that is a full coverage, just so you know. And Char J57, which is Charlotte. Charlotte, you won. So, I know I have your address, because I've sent you stuff before. And then the last one was walk. There were 13 comments that had the word walk in it, and that is this Walk Beside Me from Dimensions. And I know it's got that mark in the front, but I had to double check. It's fine inside. And 13 comments, Sabrina Ran. Sabrina, that's a new name for me, so I know I don't have your address, so if you can just email me or join my Facebook group and message me some way. Give me your address. My information's below. Give me your address and I will get that out to you guys. I bought a few things. That can wait. Okay. We're just going to throw stuff on the floor. I bought a few things since I last saw you. One was more recent than not, and excuse the colors, but I'm using up my janky print cartridge on janky stuff that I don't need it to look perfect. So that's my excuse. That's what I'm using. I don't know if it's still on sale, but the Little Stitcher had a 20% off sale. I've already finished Alice in Wonderland. I have Wizard of Oz pulled. I have the fabric for it. And sorry about that. I got a phone call. Okay, so what I was saying was I already have the fabric pulled for Oz. I just have to pull the DMC soon, and that might be a start this month, by the way. Anyway, she has a sale. She had a sale. I don't know if she's gonna have one by the time this comes up. You watch this video, but I got 20% off, and I bought Mary Poppins. And obviously, these aren't the greatest colors, but you know what it looks like, and you can go look it up on Etsy. And then I bought Salem Trials, The Witch Hunt. There's a few more. I almost got Neverending Story, but every time I look at it, I look at that Falcor, and I'm like, that's a lot of white stitching. So these ones were 2 of my favorites out of the ones I have marked off, because there's plenty of them in there that I do. So I bought these 2. Anyway, I also had gone to Five Below. Now, if you're watching this, Megan, don't shoot me. Megan said she went to Five Below and she found a journal she can use for stitching. And when she showed it to me, I think that we were in Zoom. When she showed it, it looked very similar to something that I'm using now. So I was like, oh, if you can you get me one? And she said she would. Well, I don't know. She never got back to me whether she got it or not. And she may have. I don't know. I've been so busy I haven't had time to double check. But I had been over and I happened to be in Five Below, so I looked and they had this one. But if she can get the one with the butterfly on it, I would still like that. But I bought this just in case. And I can put stickers on it and stuff. So the reason why I like it is, first of all, it's spiral bound, so I can even fold it back. That comes in handy so it doesn't take up so much space. And just to grab a random month, here's March. It shows you a week at a glance. and that's the way I like that. That way I can just mark in what I need. I also sort of like that it's got these side things for the challenges that I do, so that's going to be a good thing. And then at the beginning of every month, it has this page. So it also has some notes at the end of the month. And then it has this page, and I'm really bad at doing this, guys. And then it shows you the month at a glance, which is, I also use a month at a glance things. So that's going to be good. All right. $5. $5 plus tax. Five below. So if she got it, I still want it. I'm just saying. I still want, because I'd rather have the butterfly one. All right. I have gotten some Stitchy kindness, and then I have that announcement to make. So I received a card, and Charlotte, your card came. Thank you so much. It was a little thank you card. Did not have to do that, but thank you. Thank you so much. And I can use the card for Floss drops, right? J Long struck again. She sent me a package, and she had some Prairie Schooler Santas. I told her which years I didn't have, and she sent them. So the first thing I opened was this card. Great Halloween card. And, of course, she had to put spider stickers on the inside because she's a jerk. And then she was at the Stitch West retreat with Sarah, my Stitching Kingdom, and Sarah sent along this. Thank you so much, Sarah. Cute little kit with squirrels. And then I got some charts from J Long. I got, okay, let's see, 98. Oh, I have these two. So these are going to go in a giveaway maybe when I get back. Maybe. Okay? Because I just don't have time for that right now. Actually, yes, I do. So, if you're interested in one of these two that I already have, comment 1998 for this one and 2019 for this one. That way we know which one's which. So 1998 for this one, 2019 for this one. Let me write that in my notes that I'm doing that because that was unexpected. I'll give you those. All right, so that's that. We will give those away because maybe you can get in time and stitch it up real quick for Christmas. Who knows? 'Tis the season, right? So the years that I needed, though, 87, 89. That's the year I graduated. 91, 93, 95. I can read better upside down than I can backwards, go figure. 96. I can see this one's 97. 2001. 2002. 2009. 2013. 2015. 2016. And 2017. I don't have the list on me right now, but I think I only need 3. 2 of them are in the 90s, and I forget what the other one is. But anyway, I only need 3 to have one of each for my Prairie School Santas. So thank you, J Long. Also, she sent a couple other charts that she had. This one, Daisy. I think that's so cute. And also, House of Sewing from Nikki's Creations. Like that one too. And then, so thank you girls so much. I really do appreciate everything. I was on TikTok because, you know, I had nothing better to do at my time but flick through TikTok at night instead of sleeping. Well, I do follow some of the cross stitch stuff on TikTok, and I came across Atom Heart Cross Stitch. ATOM Heart Cross Stitch. And she actually makes floss drops. She calls them floss thread chips and then she has heart-shaped ones, and she's got bobbin-shaped ones, and then she's got blends, which caught my eye. I think they're fairly priced because they'll last for friggin' ever, right? So what you get is a big honkin', I mean, this is heavy duty ring, and also stickers to put on there, but you could also use a Sharpie marker and alcohol, take it off, right? Now, I bought the discounted ones. These are less than perfect, she calls them, because they were a little cloudier than what she likes, or has some marks that she didn't agree with, which is fine. This is the blended one. Let me see if I can show this better. All right. So when you have blends, I've got a Teresa Winsler. All right. So when you have blends, you could put the two colors there, and then you could put the blended extra. You see the slot? The slots? What did I say? Oh, God. The slot here, which I think maybe that's... Oh, it just popped out. Okay, so apparently it did cut all the way through. But most of them are out already. I guess I pick out the one that's not. And then you hang it from here. Is that not great? So I got the sparkly pink ones. These are all blends. You get 25 of them. You get 25 of those. They're pretty thick. I mean, and they're reusable forever. So I got these at a discount because they were less than perfect. But the full price would definitely be worth it also. So there's that. All right. Very loud bag. Also, for eco-friendly people, she uses, I don't have it here. It's paper that pulls out to be padded. It's really cool. And then she has, sorry about that. She uses this paper, and she has the window. That's about the only plastic you're getting. Otherwise, it's a paper recyclable envelope, the whole 9 yards. The other ones I bought were these singles. I figured I'd try them instead of, you know, sometimes maybe you have a really long project that maybe that you don't want to use the paper on. Whatever. So I bought a set of these too. Again, they're not perfect because they're a little cloudy. I'm fine with that. Totally fine with that. Then, when I realized that I have 34 blends with my Teresa Winsler, I went and bought more, and I bought these black ones that were half price because some of them didn't cut right and had nicks and stuff in them. It's fine. It's totally fine. They didn't come yet. She already shipped them out, though, and I just bought them the other day during the weekend. So, let me, I have a big announcement that I will add to the end of this because now I have another phone call. All right, another phone call. My big announcement. I'm giving away a box. One of the 12 Days of Christmas boxes. But when you comment, you're not actually commenting for yourself. It is it's Thanksgiving month now, and Christmas is this season of giving. Thanksgiving is for November, so we're not going to be stingy. We're not going to be greedy. We are going to nominate somebody we believe deserves to win a 12 Days of Christmas box. In this box, it is, and I think I went over this before, it's a bag, and then it's 12 individual packages that will, Christmas wrapped packages that will be numbered 1 through 12. The gist of it is to open it on the number 1 on Christmas and then follow numbers through until January 6th, which I consider Little Christmas. I know a couple people had said they'd never heard of that, but that's what I've always known it as. And that's when we took down our tree too. So, in order to nominate someone, you're going to comment down below. Now, I know I'm doing the giveaway for those 2 Christmas charts. That will not knock you out of winning that, by the way. Just so you know. Because usually you can only win 1. But because you're not winning for yourself, if I happen to pull your name for the chart and then pull your nominee, that's fine. That's fine with me. So it's a season of giving. So I want you to nominate a friend, a stitchy friend. I don't mean your best friend that doesn't stitch and it's going to give you the box. I don't mean your neighbor that'll vouch for you that they stitch and they don't. I'm asking you, please don't do that. I want you to truly think of somebody that you think deserves to get a special gift for Christmas. And I will pull a winner, a name, on the 16th of November. That's my next video. That way it gives me enough time to get all the information I need and get it sent out by the end of November. Now, in order for you to have a valid nominee, I need you to at least, I don't want you to give out too much information of somebody else's information. So you need to be able to send me their address privately, obviously, and their full name so I can mail it to them. I'm not mailing it to you. So if that's the deal, then I'll just move on to the next person. I want to mail it to the person, and I can put, you know, compliments of and the name. We got that. And in order to get be entered, I want you to put either their first name or their initials. I should have wrote this down. You know, I wouldn't be stammering as much. So either use their first name or their initials. That way you're not giving out too much information into interwebs of somebody else. I mean, you can give out any information of you that you want, but, you know, we got to think about that. And then, obviously, you have to be willing to give me their mailing address privately by email or messenger or something like that. I will do the drawing. So in order to enter, I want you to put in the comment section below something to the tune of, you know, I nominate my friend Jane because whatever, I think she deserves to win this box. The key word is going to be deserves. Now, you can put the word deserves, but if you don't have a nominee in there, then it won't count. I'll just move on. All right. Another stipulation with this, obviously, I don't want you to say giveaway. Over 18, I would like for at least you to be a subscriber and invite your friend, maybe. You know. Anyway, that doesn't matter. What I totally lost my thought, guys, because I'm trying to rush and finish. I got things to do. Oh, my goodness. All right, so deserves. Put it in the comment section below. Also, what was it? I wrote it down. 1998, 2019. If you want either of those charts too, then that's fine. That's totally fine. I've got stuff to do. So, I'm going to peace out for now. And, oh, that's what I was going to say. If your person happens to live outside the U.S., I can ship there, but I need you to be willing to help with the cost of the shipping. It's going to cost me $14.25 to ship in the U.S., and I'm willing to put out that money, but any overage, I'm going to ask that you pay for the overage of that. So I'll ship outside the U.S., but you have to be willing to pay anything that's over the $14.25. All right? I have packing to do. My takeout food is here. I hear Frank coming in the house right now, and I have to take a shower and get dressed because I leave at 3 o'clock in the morning, so I'm not going to bed. I hope everyone has a great couple of weeks. I will be back to report about my retreat in a couple of weeks. And don't forget, don't let anyone steal your sunshine. Bye.